What's going on, y'all, man? This is your man, C. Dot the Critic here, man, coming to you with another video. And today we talking about basically a TV series that's coming on HBO. It's called Euphoria, right? Starring Zendaya. Um, Produced, I believe, has something to do. Produced by Drake. I don't know if the whole thing is produced by him or a little portion. Or I don't know the details of that, but it's an HBO, production. So HBO was bad in the thousand when it comes to production wise, except for the end of Game of Thrones, but last season. But we're not gonna talk about that one. But at the end of the day, it's a HBO production. Euphoria. It seems like a great show, right? A great series. I don't know if it's limited series, but I don't know if it's gonna have multiple seasons. But it seems pretty great, right? And I'm gonna tell you why. Zendaya, Zendaya, she's been one of the ones who I feel like is everyone feels like I feel like people think she's a star already, but she is a star, right? Let's keep that a buck. She's a star. I feel like she has the potential to be a superstar, right? And I've always said about Zendaya that she hasn't had that role where she really needs to act yet. To me, she hasn't had that yet. Like she's played these different type roles and certain roles on TV show with Disney, but she hasn't had that role that really pushed her out there to me to where it's like, yo, she could win an Emmy or she could win an Oscar. Like she hasn't had that yet. This seems like it could be it, right? To me, because she's teamed up, like I said, with the group. It seems like you know what this show reminds me of, and this is saying my age on this one, but it reminds me almost. I'm not saying anything like this, but some of the premise reminds me of the old MTV show. It used to come on MTV. It was called Undressed. It was basically almost like it was almost like soft porn for teenagers. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. You know what I mean? That's what it was, a soft porn for teenagers. It came out in the '90s, early 2000s, around there. It's called Undressed on MTV, right? And it has that little vibe to that to me, right? But it's more than that. I feel like it goes deeper than that. Zendaya's character, she has a drug a drug issue. She has an addiction issue, and I think that is basically the whole theme for the show. To where, but it's not what it's not. I feel like it's not what people think with that. So Zendaya's character has a drug issue. They show her in rehab. They show her, going to, I believe it's meetings and in and out of the hospital on that recent trailer we've seen. But that's her character. That's her story. I feel like every character, even the character who's Casey, played by Sydney Sweeney, who's an actress I love. I feel like she could be at that superstar level as well. Just has to take certain roles and really work at it, like how you need to do, But she could be a superstar to me as well when it comes to acting. But she plays a Casey character, and I believe it is all dealing with addiction, sex, all that. But I feel like addiction is symbolism. It's a symbolistic TV series, meaning that Zendaya's character. Sorry for mispronouncing your name, Zendaya, if you hear this, but Zendaya's character, I believe that is the center. That is the focus. So of course it's a focused on addiction. So focused on her addiction to actual substance abuse pills or whatever it's going to be that we don't know yet. I feel like all the characters around her are also addicted. They're also addicted, but it's not the substance abuse, it's not the pills, it's not the might not be the drugs. It might be Sydney Sweeney's character Casey might be addicted to the love she gets from other people because she's a cheerleader. She seems like the popular girl. She might be addicted to love. She might be addicted to the beauty of who knows, like correcting herself or wanting to correct herself, or it could be the tension. Like these are all things that can be addictions. Euphoria. Like we want to stay in that high mental space, that high space, and at the end of the day, if a pretty woman, a pretty chick, a pretty girl's getting complimented, that it is that euphoria. So Sydney Sweeney's character, Casey can be addicted to that. The jock characters, the male character, could be addicted to whatever they're addicted to. I feel like everything is a different addiction, and it's not just to do with substance. It's not just to do with drugs. It's to do with social situations, whether it's beauty, whether it's popularity, whether it's wanting to be the best, whether it's sports, whether it's we all have addictions, you know. We're addicted to social media. It could be social media. It could be you could be addicted in a relationship. You know what I mean? Which I think Zendaya's character, the girlfriend she has, that could be her addiction. Like I feel like it's all based on addiction. Every single character has an addiction that is not drug based except for Zendaya. Zendaya. Except for her. She's the only one. I feel like everything else is based around that. Whether it's sex addiction, whether it's drugs, like I said, whether it's sex, whether it's relationship, whether it's popularity, whether it's beauty, whether it's that is what the TV show I feel like is based around. I feel like that's the premise. I feel like we'll work from there, and I feel like that is what people want to get across, and the writers and the directors and the people behind this want to get across of the everyday, not back in the day, now's version of what addiction truly is, and all of it does not have to be drug based. All of it does not have to be substance abuse. All of it does not have to be alcohol. It's so many more addictions now, and we're always chasing that euphoric feel, that first high, because that's always the best one. So HBO, I feel like they have a monster on its hands. I feel like Zendaya, she has a great. I feel like she has a great performance as well that she's gonna portray. You know, Sydney Sweeney, I feel like she's gonna do great as well. Them two are the ones to me. They're the ones, and I feel like it's also the woman, the chick from the actress from the mid '90s. She's a great actress as well. So it's like at the end of the day, this is gonna be a great one for HBO. I feel like this will not only be for the teenage crew, the teenage demographic, but I feel like adults as well. I feel like it's gonna be deeper than what we're saying, or than what they're portraying. Let's put it like that. So. It's your man, C. The Critic here, man. Coming to you with this other video on Euphoria, like the TV series for HBO. Like, subscribe and like. And I want to hear you guys in the comments talking about this or what you feel is going to happen with this. And, yeah, until next time, watchers, keep watching. I'm out.